In just 2 days, lawmakers will return to Jefferson City. They'll take on redistricting and initiative petition reform. Our Missouri Capitol reporter Hannah Falcon clears up some confusion around this upcoming special session. She joins us live right there in Jefferson City. Hannah.
So all week we've been throwing around these terms like mid-decade redistricting, breaking quorum, constitutional, but what do any of these mean? Let's break it all down for you so that you can follow this special session from home. In just 2 days, the Missouri House chamber will go from quiet to bustling as lawmakers return for a special session. But why are Missouri lawmakers coming back for a special session? President Donald Trump has pressured several states to redraw congressional maps ahead of next year's midterm elections in an effort to keep a Republican majority in the U.S. House of Representatives.
This is the Missouri First map.
The new map Governor Mike Kehoe unveiled Friday would likely send one more Republican to Washington, D.C. in Congressman Emanuel Cleaver's place. Some Missouri Republicans think this is long overdue.
Should have been done 2 years ago by the Missouri legislature.
Texas was the first to pass a new map even after Democrats fled the state to delay votes. Knowing that, will Missouri Democrats try to leave the state? They could, but it wouldn't do anything. Republicans hold a supermajority in Missouri, meaning they can meet and vote without any Democrats present.
In fact, leaving the state would be something that I think that, frankly, the Republicans would love. It'd make their jobs a lot easier.
Minority Leader Representative Ashley Ani tells me they're discussing other delay strategies. But wait, does the Missouri Constitution allow us to redraw congressional maps right now? The short answer is it doesn't not allow it. Redistricting, the process of redrawing congressional districts, typically happens after the U.S. Census once a decade. Well, some states, Alaska and Tennessee to be specific, do ban mid-decade redistricting in their constitutions. Missouri's constitution has no timeline.
This is about clarity for voters and ownership of our future.
So lawmakers will return here on Wednesday to take up those maps and also initiative petition reform. Reporting live in Jefferson City, I'm Hannah Falcon, KY3 News.
All right.